Okay, I'm live. At least I should be. Hello, everyone. I'm still not sure if I'm live or not, but hello. It's me, Wuggolo here. And it's time for this great stream. As you can see, I have a stream overlay for the first time ever. So it actually looks kind of interesting on the screen. You can see the episode playing there. Oh, it's pretty cool. Setup. Oh, I can hear myself. Okay, it is working. Okay. So, in a second, my co-writer will join the stream. He said he's getting a drink, though, so I don't know where he is. But until he shows up, just ask me questions in the chat, and I'll see if there's any questions I can... I'll probably be able to answer most of the questions. But if something too spoilery, I will not be able to answer it. So, ask away in the chat. And I will answer your great questions. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Cool Boy 4000 says, "Do you have a pet?" Yes, I have 2 pets. I have a dog and a cat. So, both of them are very nice and very great. Yeah. Let me see what else. Alex says, "Why did Grassy get voted out?" Alright, well, spoilers. Spoilers. Oh! Hello! We are live, by the way. I started, so say hello to the chat. Okay. This is the great, Lewis. Here he is. Yes, we both wrote this episode together, so if there's anything you'd like in the episode, it was a combined effort, you know? Yeah, you did all of it. Yeah, yeah, my bad. Yeah, anyways, if you want to, read the questions and pick some out for me to answer, then that would be cool. Yeah, it is the fast chat. Yes. Okay. Favorite animal? I really like frogs. I think frogs are pretty nice. And great. Yeah. True. I agree there. It's a tough question. I mean, I did that a while ago. I really just wanted to be like... I wanted every character to kind of stand out on their own. I wanted them to all be interesting. So that's why I got rid of a lot of the characters. Because a lot of them I really... either didn't have ideas for, or I kind of just wanted to have a smaller cast anyway, just so I could focus on developing or making the characters better. Because if there were way more characters, then it would just be way harder to do that. So, yup. Yeah. Alright, well, I just started answering a question about that, and then you joined. I got interrupted. So, Grassy got out. Well, Grassy is probably one of my favorite characters in the show. But I mean, I thought with how his personality was in this show, he would get voted out early, and I thought that if I had him in for longer, that he would just get annoying. And I thought, I mean, I was like, okay, if Grassy's gonna get out early, I'm gonna have him have this big episode where he's like the biggest character and he's just doing all this crazy stuff, and it would be really funny. And that was my goal. I wanted him to have like a big send-off, you know? Because he was one of the biggest characters in Object Lockdown, so I wanted him to get like a time to shine before he got out. And I mean, I think it makes sense within the team. Like, they'd vote him out. It wasn't like just out of nowhere. And I mean, there's other characters in the show that I want to work on, and I mean, Grassy was a big one. He's gone now, so I'll be working on making the other characters better and more interesting. So hopefully, even though Grassy's gone, there are a ton of other characters that I think are really good in the show. So Yeah, hopefully, so Grassy fans out there, you'll still like the show. He did. Yeah. It was very fun. Yes. No. I mean, we have a rough idea. I mean, not every like story thing is like set in stone. I don't think, but I mean, we have like the basic structure down. We have the elimination order figured out. That's not going to change. It's set in stone from before the first episode came out. I mean, it's just going to stay the same. And I mean, we've written 7 episodes, and we're on episode 8, and we didn't finish episode 8, but we started writing it. But yeah, yeah, 2/3 done. Yeah, so I mean, most of what most like the major plot stuff is like figured out, but not a lot of the like minor stuff, I guess. Like not all the challenges, not all of the like I don't know, like not all the character stuff has been like completely figured out yet, but I mean, we're doing that as we go along, so yeah, episode 3. Yeah. Episode 3 is going to be good. I think it's kind of like it's like Olo. I mean, Olo 2 is focused a lot more on the comedy than episode 3, but I feel like episode 3 is like more interesting, like character-wise, plot-wise, and I mean, there's not as many jokes, but I think they're all pretty good. I don't know. Yeah. Um. Well, before I say that, Nickelodeon donated $2 and said Kanye Yeast. Thanks, dude. Yeah. Yeah, true. Anyway, I am pretty happy with Olo 2, how it turned out. With the feedback I've gotten, I feel like maybe there could have been something added to the challenge, because I kind of agree. The challenge was short, although I wanted to keep like the comedic, like, I wanted to keep it fast-paced and funny. So, I mean, I could have added something in, but I mean, I don't know. I didn't have any ideas for it, and I feel like it's good as it is. I think it's a lot, sorry, it's a lot better than episode 1 is. So, I'm a lot happier with this one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Well, I mean, I don't want to answer that because it could be taken as spoilers. So I'm gonna say, I mean, Paint Palette is probably my favorite, and Grassy is one of my favorites. But out of the remaining characters, I don't really want to say anything because I don't want it to be taken out of context. Um. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Moon. Yeah. I mean, out of episode 1 and 2, I think Grassy's my favorite, just because he had so much screen time. Yeah, I think he was very funny. Um, yeah. Yeah, Alex, let's go. Olo, Olo. Yeah. Put a 1 in the chat. I feel like I've answered this in every single stream. It's because, well, the canon story reason is that she has like could like put on makeup because she like I don't know, she's hosting, so she probably has makeup. But like out of context, I mean, I have Soapy who's non-binary, so I didn't want it to be like a binary like eyelash system. So that's why I got rid of it. Anyway, $2 donation from Cheesy Mayo 102 he asked, I'm really unmotivated. How do you do it? I mean, trust me, I feel like everyone gets demotivated about work like a lot of time. I mean, how I do. I mean, I always like try to like make a schedule. Like if I'm on animation, which like takes the longest, which is probably when I get like the most demotivated. I'd say like I always keep like a schedule. Like I always make sure not to overwork myself, but I feel like a schedule helps me stay on track to get the episode done, because if I didn't have anything like that, I might just slack off and not do much of anything. So I feel like it helps me stay motivated a lot. And I also think about all the people who likes the show and wants to see the next episode. I just think about that, and that helps me stay motivated too. So yeah. Whenever you are unable to work on it, like either unable to work on it like at all, or like unable to get it to like the standard you want. Like if you're unhappy with what you're making, then you probably should cancel. Like don't focus on what like the fans think. 'Cause I mean, I care a lot about my fans, but I mean, if I'm doing something that I just really hate working on, then I'm not going to do it. I'll just say, I mean, as long as you're having fun, then I'd say keep working on it. Or even if you're just having like some problems with the production, but not like a ton, I mean, I'd say like maybe try to figure that out. Maybe there's something that you could fix about it and make yourself more motivated. But yeah. Yeah. Mm. Exactly. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I agree though. Yeah, so thank you, Super Hat Man. Thank you. And yeah, no, me too. There's another one. I don't know what that means. Like in the show, I mean, I prefer like 3 teams, but I really don't like shows that have like 8 teams and it's like so much to remember and so many characters. I mean, I think 2 teams can be good, but I feel like it could get boring. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think Olo is boring, like the elimination order and stuff. I think it's pretty fun. So yeah. 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 Trudeau. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh, here we go. Cat of Object Shows asks, was Olo directly inspired by Survivor? I mean, Olo was inspired by a lot of things. I mean, I think you could take... I mean, even like if you look at like some of the music I use for the episodes, you probably could get some, I mean, some of the games I play probably inspired it a little bit. I'm not gonna say what. I mean, but Survivor definitely was a big thing. Cause I love Survivor. As soon as like I started watching Survivor, which was like a month before it was just a little bit before Old 8 came out. Like I mean, I was like so inspired to like make something like that. Like not exactly like a copy of it, but I wanted to do something with contestant votes. So I felt like it was a lot more interesting. At least for me. So that probably was like a big reason why I switched. Like I started a new show. It probably was because of Survivor. But I mean, I think my show is like a mix of a lot of different things. It isn't just Survivor. So I mean, I don't know. But yeah. um. Yeah, I still don't really even know. I mean, I made him years ago, so I mean, I didn't even think of that like when I made him because I was like so young. So I mean, I don't know. I feel like it probably is like a sphere because that would probably make more sense. But I have like no idea. Like it could just be whatever. Just circle could be whatever you want it to be. All right, just circle could be anything. Yeah, that was funny. I think I saw that. That was funny. Oh my god. Oh, Jordan the one just donated €3 saying Olo is winning. No, Jordan, you are winning. You are winning, dude. Yeah. I really just... Yeah, I think that's what they're asking. I kind of just picked my favorites, like the ones that I felt like I could do the most with, and I mean, some other ones that I didn't really, weren't my favorites, like, I mean, Ben wasn't one of my favorites, but I felt like there's stuff I could do with Ben, so I brought Ben in, I mean, and some others, like, I mean, like, Diamond isn't one of my favorites either, but it's, like, the same kind of thing. I mean, I wanted to, like, make the characters better, and I felt like they both had potential, so, I mean, it was some of my favorites, and also, some that I thought I had potential to make better, and I feel like they do get a lot better, so... Yep, you will see what happens with that. I mean, I think even episode 2, Diamond was at least, like, a lot better than, like, she was in Object Lockdown, because she really wasn't anything. But I feel like in Olo, at least she's, like, done some things. I think she's a better character now. Yeah. Yep. Stop Sign was probably the closest. I mean, everyone else, I was like, I don't really want them. But, I mean, Stop Sign was close. But I chose not to put him in just because I think I've said this again before in another stream. I think I've answered this before. But for the people who have not heard this answer, I felt like Stop Sign like had like a funny ending to like a story, even though he was like a character that I thought was like different than the rest. I felt like he kind of ended his arc just as being an idiot. I felt like there wasn't anything I could do to make him like a better character. So like. Didn't put him in, even though he was one of my favorite characters. I just didn't want him in. So yeah, that's probably it. That's probably Stop Sign. Yeah. Yup. I am not gonna... That is... I cannot answer... All I'm gonna say is that I cannot answer that question, because... I don't know. I'm just not gonna answer. No comment. Alright, hold on. I'm going to go quickly grab another slice of pizza, and I'll be back. Okay, hold on. If you want to answer any questions, if there's anything that you think you could answer, then do it. I'll be literally right back. Okay. La 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 la. Hello, I'm back. Oh lo, oh lo, oh lo, lo, oh lo, 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 lo. That is actually the new intro song. Yeah. Olo, Olo, Olo. Okay. I wanted my show to be visually different than other shows. I mean, I thought it was a fun thing to do. And also I thought it would stand out a bit more. So I mean, that's probably why I did it. I thought it would be fun, and I thought it would make my show look awesome. So, yup. Olo, probably EE is probably my favorite. I mean, it probably is. Besides BFDI, it is my favorite. So I mean, it is just very funny. It's so good. Besides like 2 of the episodes like earlier on, like 4 and 5 are pretty bad. But I mean, all the other episodes I think are really funny. So if you haven't watched it, go to youtube.com/websforevs and check it out because it is very funny. Uh-huh. Yeah. I like it. Mm-hmm. One is good. Mm-hmm. Alright, I've seen a lot of questions about the same thing, so I'm gonna answer it. So I've seen a few questions asking, why is Grassy different in Olo than he was in Old? I mean, a lot of the characters are different than they were in Old. I mean, I wanted to like kind of start fresh and make all the characters different. And I felt like, I mean, there was a ton of Grassy already in the old one, so I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit, and I really think that Grassy was a lot funnier in this show. I thought, I mean, even if Grassy's kind of like, I mean, less likable. I mean, I still think he's likable. I felt like some people I've seen like felt bad for him, like when he got rejected and whatever. I mean, I still think he's a good character. I just feel like he's a bit more out there. And I mean, I personally like that. But if you guys don't, I mean, that's fine. I mean, everyone has their own opinion. But I personally think that Grassy was really funny in the 2 episodes he was in. And I think it was worth it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, everyone has different opinions, but that's probably why I did it. I mean, I just thought it'd be funny. I mean, I knew he was going to get out early, and I was like, okay, what? So I mean, if someone's going to get out early, there has to be a reason why they get out, and that's what I wrote it around. Like, he was just kind of like a bit of an idiot, so. But it was worth it because I think it was funny. So. Yeah, I mean. I thought that no one would think that I'd get rid of Grassy this early because he was one of my favorites. But I mean, I'm unpredictable. Woo! Don't expect the unexpected, like in Big Brother. Yeah. Reference. It's the ultimate reference. It kind of is. I mean, we wrote this 2 years ago, so simp wasn't even a term yet. But I mean, yeah, he is. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah. Well, besides banana. I love banana. Banana's so funny. Yeah, I love Nine Helmet too. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm getting some, I don't know if it's the same person asking this over and over, if it's multiple people. Mr. Racer is asking, when are you going to make another Object Show Tips video? I want to do it soon, but I haven't written it yet or anything. I know it's going to be on voice acting. I'm probably going to get someone else to work on it. Like, because like, I got webs for the writing one, so I'm probably going to get someone else to help me with that one. But I'm not sure when it's gonna be out. It's gonna be out probably early next year, probably. Because I mean, I have a long winter break, and I don't think I'm gonna get Olo 3 out by then. So I mean, I probably will work on Object Show Tips during the break if I'm really that bored. So, we'll see what happens. I want to get it out early next year. That's the plan. So, there you go. That's your Object Show Tips update. Everyone loves Drago, besides me. It's fruit punch. Yeah. That is why it is red. It's like the I don't know if you have that where you are, but I mean it's like it's called Hawaiian Punch. And I used to have a Hawaiian Punch. That's probably what it is, or Kool-Aid or something. But I loved Hawaiian Punch when I was like, it's so like I think it's not very healthy for you. I haven't had it in a long time, but it was like my favorite drink. Like have it like a birthday party or something. It was so good. That's probably that's what's in Hawaiian Punch. So technically, pitcher might be Hawaiian. Fun fact. Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. Yep. I'm getting a question, who do you like more, Olo Grassy or BFB Grassy? Honestly, BFB Grassy hasn't like done anything, so Olo Grassy, easy decision. I mean, BFB Grassy is, I like the character, but literally, like, he hasn't done anything in the show, so, I don't know. I think mine's better. But yeah, it is filler. Yeah, I mean, hopefully Teapot will make them all more interesting, because, like, a lot of, like, the older characters are in BFB now, or whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Eggy. I mean, there hasn't been much of that. But I mean, I'm fine with it. I don't really care. Do what you want. I mean, I wouldn't recommend shipping Bottle and Grassy because that didn't really go out turn out very well. So, but whatever. Rip Grassy's rejection. Trudeau. So sad. Yeah. It's so funny. It's so stupid. Because I was expecting people to be like, is there going to be like a big like plot proposal or something? Like a proposal to like change the world or something? And it was just Grassy being an idiot. I think that was funny. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I don't remember. Hold on, wait. Put it in the chat, 'cause I don't remember what it was called. Put it in Discord. Yeah. I don't remember. Oh my god. I forgot that, yeah, just say that. It doesn't matter. It's not even a spoiler. Yeah, the great name. It just makes no sense. It kind of makes some sense in the episode. Maybe it'll give you a hint of what the challenge is. Not really. It doesn't really give you a hint at all. It's really the worst title ever. Just made no sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cheese is okay. I mean, I don't eat it on its own, but I mean, it's pretty good. On a burger, whatever. I saw a question. When is my birthday from Crystal520? My birthday is December 23rd, so it's coming up. Yeah, party. Yeah, it is pretty. It's basically like I'm basically Jesus, so. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I mean, it depends. I mean, my family gives me presents. Like my aunts and uncles give me like they used to like give me presents. I mean, some of them would give me one for Christmas. Some of them give me both. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get it all at once, which is kind of fun. But I don't know. I like my birthday like because I like the winter. I like the holiday season. So I don't know. What? Oh well, thank you. I mean, Olo's birthday's not till April. I mean, I don't know if you're talking about May or Olo, but yeah. Well, thank you for the early birthday wish. Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it up on the screen. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Well, it's not a sneak peek because it was from a while ago. It's gonna take a while to set up, so maybe just get another question quick. Okay. What happened to them? Is that the question? They're just doing something. Yeah, they're they're in the elimination play. No, I'm not gonna say that. I will not comment. Okay, anyway, let me see. Here. Oh, hold on. Let me put this behind. This is weird. This layout thing. All right. I'm not really a big fan. I mean, I like it just because of the instrument. Like the instruments are really cool. Like it obviously took a lot of work, but I'm not like gonna listen to that like when I'm animating or something. I mean, actually maybe, but like not when I'm like going out somewhere or something like on a walk or something. I don't listen to classical music. So yeah, I don't know. I like it, but it's not something I've listened to a lot. So anyway, this is Easel, who was originally in the show. Yeah. So, Easel. Yeah. So originally Bottle was in it, and then I replaced Bottle with Easel, and then I replaced Easel with Bottle again. So that's what happened there. Yeah. So that's it. So, Easel was gonna be in the show for like a month, of time, but then we changed it back. So yeah, there we go. Oh, hold on. Two donations. Animation Object Show donated $7 Canadian. I don't know how much that is in American, but thank you. Anyway, what made you change the assets? I answered this a while ago in the same stream, but I'll answer again. I just wanted my show to stand out, and I thought it would be fun to make. And I mean, it was fun to make, and I really like making like new arms and stuff because it's really not as hard as like making a new like vector arm because that takes a lot longer to do. So yeah. Another question from Bonus Johan or Johan. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. My bad. $2, so thank you. And how many teammates are too little and too many? I don't really know what you're asking. But I mean, I guess maybe in terms of the show, like how much I'd say, I mean, I think in order to like keep a team like interesting, I'd say like probably like a minimum of like 5 people on a team, and a maximum of like 10 on the team, like for an object show. I think that's a good range because I mean, even with 5 people on a team, like EE did that and it was really fun. All the characters still like were different and stuff, and they worked well together. And I mean, I like 3 teams a lot, like as a concept, because I think it's fun. But I'd say no more than 10 on a team because it just seems like too much at that point. Like 10, like 12 contestants on a team. That's like a lot. I would recommend not doing that. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And also, you could, if it's a viewer vote, you could save your favorites for longer if there's more teams. Yeah, it's a good strategy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Hmm. I'd recommend, like, I don't know if that means like just animation in general or like making a show. If it's about animation in general, I just like practice, practice. Like practice makes perfect. You know that saying? It's a great saying. The greatest saying ever. But it's true. I mean, if you practice a lot, you're gonna get better at what you do. So I mean, if you're a little discouraged at first because you're like, oh, my stuff doesn't look as good as Pixar or whatever. I mean, everyone starts somewhere. I'm sure like a ton of people, like I started out on PowerPoint and my show was awful. So, yeah. So, I mean, everyone starts somewhere. Don't be discouraged by your animation. And I mean, watch like there's tutorials out there. Get informed. Maybe that'll help you improve. Yeah, and just keep at it. Keep working on it because animation is really fun. But yeah, it is pretty easy to get discouraged just because it does take a while to do. So, there you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good point. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna say no. Um, it is final. There's no. Well, I mean, like, yeah, if you get out, it's final. You're not coming back. But I mean, if you saw in the end credit scene, Cherry and Grassy are off doing something. So they'll probably appear again. Wink, wink. In more episodes, wink, wink, wink. So I mean, you'll see them even if they get eliminated. So they just won't be competing. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, because I mean, I have the Patreon and people are like recommending stuff, but I mean, it just wouldn't make sense for the show. There's no way I could figure out how to do it. And I mean, I already had the elimination order figured out, and it'd be just a ton of work to redo everything. So I mean, it just wasn't worth it. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the show makes more sense without a debut and a rejoin. So that is it. This is a question, I don't even remember this. Moonstone Madness asks, who came up with the challenge in Olo 2? Do you remember who came up with it? Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 That was the plan, and then we kind of figured it out from there. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yup, yup, yup. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted the cast to be small, and I wanted to be my favorites and the characters I thought I could work a lot with to make them more interesting. So, I mean, there's some of those characters I like, but I mean, I feel like some of them wouldn't make sense to the show, like with the characters who are in it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know about underrated. There aren't many like that exist. I mean, I can't really. I probably would think of more if I thought of it. I mean, the ones that come to my mind, I too, and that only started like halfway through the season. And what else? There's not many. Like most object shows are viewer vote. I mean, I think that like probably makes it more interactive for you guys. But I mean, I wanted. I think it is an underrated like for people that are making shows. It is like a format that a lot of people are kind of overlooking because I feel like it is very fun to like think of things ahead of time and not have to wait around for the votes and not be like, oh, my favorite is getting voted out by the viewers, no, and anything like that. I mean, that comes down to the writing too. Like if you like your favorite, then write them better, I guess. But I think that they kind of are underrated, not as in like people don't like them, but as in people aren't making them. So I don't know. That's what I think. Yeah, yeah. It's fun to like think about the whole show, you know, and come up with ideas for the whole thing, and leave little hints in the stuff. I mean, I don't know if I did that or not, but leave hints in some of the episodes on like on later stuff. You know, you could do that if you wanted to. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like you can do well in both like formats, I guess. But I mean, I feel like I like contestant vote more just because I feel like it makes the characters more interesting. Like seeing who they vote, seeing who they align with, and stuff. It's just fun to write them like that. Um, Scrapped concepts. Um, I'm trying to think. I kind of have a bad memory with this kind of stuff. Um, think. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think probably I came up with some stupid idea. We changed it. Um, I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now. Um, oh yeah, I think yeah, that was an idea. They had to build some. Yeah, I think that was an idea. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that was a good question, but I really have no recollection of anything that I forgot about that I didn't put in. I mean, yeah. So I don't know. I do not know. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Um, More questions. Yeah, ask away. All right, here we go. Top hat guy. This is actually good. I mean, I'll try to answer this. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I was surprised Pimp Out wasn't killing anyone, considering one, she literally kidnapped random people to compete in a show. Two, she looked pretty sus. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she could have killed them, but what would be the point of killing them, right? I mean, I don't know. Is there a point to doing that? Not counting Drago, I'd probably say Skateboard's the worst character because he just did nothing. I literally just like, I mean, the design sucked. I mean, just the character sucked. He didn't do anything. He was just so bad. I did not like him at all. Yeah, so that's probably Skateboard probably is my least favorite. Favorite in old was probably Paint Palette or let me think. I mean, I like Eminem. I don't think I like Eminem as much as I used to, but I definitely did like Eminem a lot when I was making it. I mean, Pumpkin, actually. I really like Pumpkin, too, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I really like Pumpkin in episode 9. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Am I an idiot? I don't know if the stream can hear you. Wait. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Because hold on. I'm putting on the audio. I can't hear you on the stream. Am I so... Oh my god. Let me see. What did I do? How can I... That is a problem. Wait a second. Hold on. Am I an idiot? I don't know if the stream can let me see. You. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Okay, talk again.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
Oh my...
Hello.
I think... Oh my... How did I do that? I was literally... Oh my god.
Wait,
alright, I think...
Oh no.
I don't know how that happened. Yeah, okay, yeah. My coworker, we were talking the whole time. I don't know how that... I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry, everyone. I was so stupid. Alright, well... he's here now. He's been here the whole time, but he's here.
Can you guys hear me? Type a 1.
God.
If you can chat, please. Oh no.
Oh, yeah, okay, I can hear you on the stream now. I don't understand how that happened. I don't even...
Wait, hold on. Like, at the beginning of the stream, I said type 1 if you think Olo is winning, and I saw a load of 1s.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Unless you repeated it, and then they wrote it down.
I don't think I repeated that. I don't know.
Okay. That's really
yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't know how that happened.
Sorry. I'll just reintroduce myself for people who didn't know I was here.
Oh my god.
Lewis or Tauno, Yes Animations. I co-wrote this episode with Wuggolo.
Yep.
We both written episodes together. I wrote on All 8 and 9. And yeah, it's pretty much that. Okay, I'm seeing a ton of 1s, right? People can right?
I don't know. This is like the biggest... I don't know how I managed to do this. I'm so stupid. I don't know how I did that.
That is quite funny, though.
It is very funny. My bad. Alright, well, yeah, he's here and he's chilling. So, I mean, at least I was talking to you the whole time. At least you can hear me. At least I can hear you.
I'm just gonna just check the stream, even though you said you can hear me. I just want to see if I can hear myself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how no one said that. Why are you talking to yourself? Like, how did no one say anything? Oh my god. Oops.
What's up?
No, I said oops. I don't know how I did that. Anyway.
Good day. Any questions?
Questions. Wasn't there also a time where you answered a question for me because I left? There was just nothing on the stream.
Yeah, and I answered some. It was probably just silent then. I answered one because it was people just saying, "Why isn't Drago in the show?" And I said, "There isn't because Wuggolo hates the character." And then I think there was another one saying where are the eliminated contestants? Why are they in a little cage? And it's just well, I can't say. It's in the comment.
My god.
But I guess those people didn't get their answers. But in case they're still here and they ask us questions, those are the answers.
Oh, apparently people think that it didn't sound like I was talking to someone else. So, all
I'm
right.
just saying it just sounded like you were talking to no one. It's just an imaginary friend.
All right. Well, yeah, it was not my imaginary friend. It is Great Lewis. Okay, anyway. Okay, so
Good old me.
$5 donation from IndyCar45. Thank you so much. Love your vids. Thank you. I have a question. Will there be a rejoin? I just answered this, but no, there will not be a rejoin. However, you will see the eliminated characters in episodes. So, yup, that should be fun. That should be fun. Oh, Cartridge Animates asked, question, did you make the backgrounds because they look amazing? I made most of them, so thank you. I mean, I made, but there's a few things I didn't make. Let me try to think. I didn't make the fields where Grassy and Bottle were running. That wasn't me. I didn't make the jail cell. I didn't make, I think those were the only 2 backgrounds I didn't make. And some of it was from episode 1, and the rest of it I think was me. Besides, like, some things with the couch wasn't me, and, something else. Oh, yeah, Milky's cast wasn't me. I think the rest was me, so, yep.
From Zayu Taylor asks, will the show take a dark turn in later episodes?
I don't know.
Emojis.
Well, you have to wait and see.
Don't wait and see, my friend.
You'll have to wait and see. See, any more questions? Any more questions? Blue Heaven asked, will there be any canon ships? I'm going to say this right now. I mean, I'm not a big fan of, like, I don't think I'm very good at writing relationships. So, I mean, I kind of had this thing with Grassy and Bottle, but that's probably, like, the only relationship type thing that will be in the show. I mean, that could change, but, but yeah, yeah, that's my answer for that. Oh, actually, a good question. From Apricot Animation said, oh, you mentioned a creature hidden in the background of the challenge. I watched it like 5 times, couldn't find it. What is it? I'll go get it right now and show you. Okay, so if there's any more questions, you could, the
little hidden character.
Yeah, the hidden character. I don't know why I said creature. That might have been a bit confusing. All right, well, let me get the creature. Oh, I don't know. Is this the final version of the scene with the creature in it?
I hope so. That's funny.
Okay, I see it. Okay, let me pull it up. Okay. Window capture. Let me get this window. Animate. Okay. All right. Oops. I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. Here's this scene, which was done by the Great Fusion Animations. Thank you, Fusion.
Shout out Fusion.
Shout out to Fusion. All right. Let me pull this up. Okay. So as you can see right here, when Grassy's looking up the lighthouse, see this? At the corner of your eye, you can see a little creature. Let's zoom in on this guy. Look at him! What a legend!
You can't see it on the stream.
You can't? Oh, well, it's probably delayed. Yeah, it'll show on the stream soon, but yeah, this is the great creature, so. And it's right in this scene. So.
Oh, wait, there he is. I can see him.
Yeah, so. Just go here, and you can see him for a few frames, and it goes up. So, he's kind of hiding in the staircase, I guess. But yeah, that's the creature. So, yep.
Clarify for people asking, this is not like a plot relevant character.
It's literally, it was a joke. One of my friends wanted me to add this into the scene, so I did. When I was finishing the backgrounds for the scene, I just put that in. So I thought it was funny. I thought someone would find it by now, because I mean it's pretty obvious. Like if you look frame by frame, you can see it. But yeah. Yeah.
This is a good little thing. Another thing I noticed actually, like since the episode's playing like on the stream, there's like a shot where like it shows like the boardwalk and like it's a middle thing with diamond and has all like the little shops. Did you use like the Frank asset from?
I did. Oh, I can show that off too. You know, I'll show that off right now too.
Yeah, no, I just noticed that watching the stream. Like, wait a minute, did you use that?
Yeah, I did. I did use that. Because I want to make something like kind of like Nathan's, like the hot dog place. I don't know if they probably don't have that by you, but it's a place Like they have it on like a boardwalk kind of near me, so I was kind of like trying to replicate that, I guess. So yeah, I just reused the Frank body from Camp Live. um,
Camp Live winning. So
Okay.
shout out Tardis for making alumni. Well done, dude.
yeah. Good job, dude. Okay. All right, let me pull up this again to show the
Someone,
background.
Moonstone Madness asked Joe Binder or Donald Trumpet.
Definitely Joe Binder.
Joe Binder.
Joe Binder. Okay. Alright, now... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to move that. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Alright, it's the wrong thing. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully it'll be fine later. Okay. Okay, I think the stream should see Diamond now. So let me go into the background. And then... Oh, look at this! Ooh! Donnie's infamous hot dog. Well, you can't see it. Well, you can't see it, but I mean, I can see it. Donnie's infamous hot dogs. And there's Frank. So Lewis, when the stream catches up, you can see that. There's also a little Pericolo ice cream, which is great. I really like this. I mean, this literally you cannot even see this in the episode. This ice cream sign, but I thought it turned out pretty cool. But yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you actually wrote infamous hot dogs.
Yeah, Donnie's infamous hot dog. It's based on Nathan's famous hot dogs. I made Donnie's infamous hot dogs. So I'm really funny. So yeah.
Cool backgrounds.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Abraham. Oh,
sorry.
Abraham Ketchman says, "Olo is one of my favorite object shows." Thank you. That's what I want to say. Okay. What's your question?
No, I was just gonna read. IndyCar45 says, "Why didn't Jan swim?" She's made a yarn. She would sink to the bottom and get all soggy.
Yeah, and also, I mean, I'm pretty sure in old 7 she didn't swim, right? Wasn't that a thing?
She's just scared of water.
Yeah, she doesn't like it very much. So, yeah, yarn is yarn.
Of skiing and snow is a cousin to water. So
and the elevator in episode 1.
That's like a distant cousin. So,
yeah,
I mean, it's all connected. It's the whole cool law of yarn.
Mm-hmm. True.
Also, I'm just really paranoid at the moment, just because like for like half the stream I was muted. I'm just afraid at any moment I'm gonna unmute again.
No, it's because I didn't have the settings set up for my desktop audio, so it had nothing there. I don't know how I didn't check that.
I'm just really nervous. Like I'm watching the stream right now. I have it muted just so I can like see what it's showing. And I'm just afraid at any moment people just aren't gonna hear me again.
Yeah, I mean,
do you think like when you upload this, maybe add in the description like a little time code or something?
Yeah.
So just like, oh yeah, this is the part where Lewis like exists and is no longer an imaginary friend.
Yeah. My bad. Surge Dreamcast asked, "Did you see my reaction to Olo 2?" Yes, I think I did watch yours. I think I've seen most of them. Surge Dreamcast. I think I remember that one.
Oh yeah, no, I love watching the reactions. That's one thing I wanted to say.
Yeah.
If you guys do reaction videos, I will most likely watch them.
I've watched most of them too.
Reactions are fun.
Yeah.
Sam Dreamcast, he did a good one.
Yeah.
I think there was another guy. He was called like something The Plug or something, and he did one for Olo 1 as well. And I watched those two. And
yeah.
Stuff, and his is good. No, I like a lot of them. It's neat just to see how people react to the jokes or like what people think of the story.
Yeah.
Do a similar thing for Paper Puppets, because I write for that shit too. And again, I really like seeing people think. It's nice.
Yep, me too.
What's your favorite object show? Bud Object Lockout.
Oh my god, I've already answered this. Yeah, singing Extraordinarily External Entities. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
E.
Just standard BFDI. I think that's...
Yeah, BFDI Season 1 is very good.
Honestly, I think over time I've really grown to like I1. It's because it's like, it's really... Obviously it's not very good, but like... I think it's kind of like charming and it's like not very goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really like the one. And like the last episodes of Season 1 are actually pretty decent. So. like that one too. That's like, I don't know, just like the first couple of episodes, I think are just so bad they're funny. Like the Justin Bieber like censors, they're great.
Yeah. All right, good question here from Tap Animations. Asks, have you ever tried frame by frame animation? How, if so, how much harder is it to do? I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of my friends are like, assets are way more difficult. But I mean, to me, like I've tried it. It takes way longer for me. Like, I mean, to at least like get it like where because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Like if something doesn't look exactly like how I want it, like I spend a ton of time doing stuff. So I mean, I think it's way easier for me to do assets. So yeah.
I gotta mute for a second.
Okay. See what else is going on in the chat.
I'm back. I just had to cough, and I didn't want like to cough into my microphone because that'd be a bit foul.
Yeah. Opinion on Inanimate Insanity. I really like it. I like it better than BFB. II. I think it's a lot better than BFB.
Who asked that question?
Blue Heaven. So.
Oh, right.
Yep.
I think I just said earlier, like II1. I think that one's fun. And I like the first half of II2. That was like the first object show I watched from the community.
Yeah.
Second half of II2 is very muddled, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
I just think like they, I don't know. Like I do think they have good intentions and they have interesting concepts, but I think in certain aspects they haven't really delivered on them that well. Say. Then again, I haven't watched the recent episode, which a lot of people say is really good.
Yeah, I really like the newest one. I didn't like episode 13 that much, but I mean, most of the other new ones I like. I think since episode 9, I think the only two I don't like are 13 and 10. I didn't like very much. I'm one of the few people that actually liked 9. I mean, I don't know. I think because I mean, if they're gonna do like if they're gonna change the contestant vote anyway, I feel like I mean. They had to do it, and that's the way they chose to do it. I thought the It's Not Filler scene is like really like unironically kind of funny. I don't know. I feel like I feel like I have good memories of like watching the episode for the first time. I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I like it a lot more than most people. I guess. Yeah.
Yaha Balobane? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. How do the drones work? They're just like normal little drone fellas. Like,
yeah, I mean, they're paint palettes, so I mean, assumably they got controlled somehow. I don't know. So they flew around and got them. So
I'm trying to remember correctly. Did I draw the drones or did someone else do it?
I feel like it was me. I think I did the drone drawing. Maybe I did like an initial one, but I think I made like the final like design for it.
Yeah, I think so. I was just getting confused. I remember Alan did the assets for the drone. I wasn't sure if he designed it. I thought he did. Like, or he did some of the angles, like the sideways angle.
Yeah, he did something. I feel like.
Yeah, I remember him posting it in the crew.
I did like the front one. Oh, yeah, that's the one that I made. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I remember also when we were first writing episode 2, we gave the drone a name.
Did we? What? I don't remember that.
It was oh, it was just like it was like a dumb joke, and like whilst we were writing the episode, we got rid of the name just because it was like stupid.
I do not remember that at all.
I think I just did that as like a dumb thing. I think I called it like Cool Robot Character.
Oh yeah, Cool Robot. That's what it was. Yeah.
Cool Robot.
We called it Cool Robot.
Yeah, it was just something really stupid, and it was just like it was there. No one would know that's its name, but it doesn't have a name. It's just a drone. But
yeah,
it's just me being kind of hilarious, I guess.
Yup.
But let's see what other cool questions are there. Okay, this is an interesting one from Ray MH20. If Old was still continued, who do you think would win?
I guess that's asking because I mean, if I continued Old, I was gonna make it a contestant vote, but I decided to make a new show anyway. If it stayed viewer vote, I could see Eminem win. Actually, I don't know. I feel like maybe towards the end people wouldn't like Eminem. Honestly, it could be Paint Palette. It could be Bucket. I guess Bucket win if it was viewer vote all the way to the end. I'm trying to think. Who else did people like? Maybe Yarn. Actually, probably not. Maybe Hot Sauce. I think probably Hot Sauce would be up there.
Yeah, Hot Sauce is a very popular character. I think
Yeah.
Acorn. Nah, I don't think Acorn is.
I don't think Acorn would have won. No.
Let's say Pain Palette, Eminem, Milky maybe.
Maybe.
Milky.
Yeah. I don't know. One of them.
Maybe Teapot is like a really boring winner.
No, Teapot would. I would have done a contestant vote to get Teapot out. I did. I did a contestant vote every 2 episodes anyway, or at least I did one of them. So, if I kept a viewer vote, I just get out Teapot. Teapot was like my least favorite. Like, it's still in at that point.
Just remember Teapot actually being a character. Like, that's the thing with these streams. When people ask about like our previous characters that aren't in the show, I always see the same ones. I see Acorn, I see Sutton, I see Eminem, I see Hot Sauce. No one ever mentions Teapot.
Yeah, Teapot was like the most irrelevant character. So
it was just kind of there.
Storm keeps asking the same questions. I'm gonna answer it. One question: why is Eminem not in this season? I mean, honestly, I liked Eminem a lot, but I felt like he, like, similarly to Grassy, even though I had Grassy in the season, I mean, I thought that Eminem had a lot of screen time, and also, yeah, copyright was a thing. Like, if I was gonna sell like a cash shirt, I wasn't really comfortable, like, doing that without like changing the design a little bit or something. And I mean, I felt like he had a lot of time in the spotlight. I felt like other characters I wanted to develop more than Eminem, so that's why I did it. Even though Eminem was a good character, that's what I did. So, Cat of Object Shows asks, did the drone specifically choose to grab pitcher and bottle? I mean, they did grab pitcher and bottle, so I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was Pain Palette's idea. Oh, get those two, and then it got sent the drones. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't even really know. I didn't even think of that. So
I don't know.
Yeah, they are the glass character. That is true. Maybe it was easier for the drones to pick up the glass characters.
Yeah.
Good point.
Let's see. What's your least favorite character in BFB? Object Show.
God. Post split is probably definitely Woody. I hate Woody. Before the split, I'd say probably any one of like Eggy, Pillow, Roboti, David, Dora. Who else am I thinking of? Basketball, I didn't like at all. Didn't do anything. Yeah, probably one of them. I have no idea. And Loser, I also didn't like. I didn't like Loser at all. So.
Oh god. Yeah, no. For me, pre-split, I would 100% say Loser's my least favorite, just because it's like a one-joke character that got old and then just no one liked it.
Yeah, Loser just sucked.
Yeah, he's just an annoying character. I hate him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I mentioned earlier. There's a lot of characters in that show that are like just filler.
Yeah.
But I'd say he's my least favorite. Then post-split, my problem is that a lot of the characters like just change dramatically to characters I don't really like that much. I'd say the worst one, like out of those ones that got heavily affected, would probably be Taco.
Yeah, no, Taco's so much worse after the split. Oh
because like in the beginning, she had this whole like thing with like the Blair team, and then she had like a nice little thing even in episode 16 with Book about her splitting off and like them accepting each other's differences, and I thought that was cool. And then in the actual show, it was just like her nagging Blocky all the time, then she got out. It was like the most absolute waste of a character I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my opinion. But I'd say my favorite on post-split BFB would probably be like Blocky or something.
Yeah, no, yeah, probably still Flower for me, because I mean Flower's my favorite before, and honestly, I mean Flower's a bit worse, but I still like her. They're probably the best in the new BFB. Mm-hmm. All right, so I saw a lot of good questions. I want to answer them all at once, so I kind of scrolled up and kept them.
I'm gonna mute, so I'll be back in just a second.
Okay. So Merc Madork asks, in the future episode, can you give Milky personality? Did you watch episode 2? Because she was relevant and she wasn't as nice this time, so maybe something's gonna happen there. Who knows? Milky's doing something. So, anyway, next question from SRI Mochi, Sri Mochi. Well, do you think it's a good idea to take relationship advice from Grassy? Yes, you know, he just did a really good job. He just was great. So, I'd say definitely take his advice. What was the other question? Yeah, here we go. From Howdy Staples, what's your favorite pre-split BFB team? 100% Ions was the best team. I'll take that to my grave. Literally no other team was even close to Ions, just because every character on that team was so good. Nothing can even compare. It's the best team in any object show ever. It's the best team. They all work so well together as a team. They were all so funny. The only mech character there was Lightning, who didn't really do much, but I mean, even then, Lightning was still cool, so... No downsides to Ions at all. Best team name, too. I think it's funny. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's see what else is happening. Favorite pre-split BFB episode? Well, my favorite BFB episode of all time is episode 11. The stairs one. So, yup. That one was my favorite. Let's see what else is happening. Who do you think had the least amount of character development, Olo? And do you think about developing them? Definitely Cherry is like the only character who did not have like anything at all.
Back.
Hello. Talk about how Cherry did nothing and then got eliminated.
Cherry poo.
Cherry. Maybe Cherry will get better in future episodes. Who knows? Maybe Cherry will be better. I don't know.
The main thing with Cherry is just everyone was like, why does she talk normal now? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to be the first one out, so if she was the first one out and there was like a serious scene, it would just be so awful if she was talking backwards. And then there was the thing that like some characters could understand what she was saying for some reason, and most of them couldn't. It just made no sense. It was stupid. So I mean, if she's talking backwards, no one should be able to understand what she's saying, and then people did, and I'd have to do it so that people would understand it. Or it just was not worth it. Like how this. It was just not... It didn't make any sense, so... Anyway.
I mean, Cherry, like, could have been put... Like, any character could have really taken the place, but
I should have...
The thing with Cherry is that she's much more recognizable than a lot of the other ones. I think.
I mean, I think looking back, I probably should have replaced her with Barry, but... that probably would have been...
Like, is Cherry the only red character of the show?
Yeah, actually, maybe. That actually might have been it.
It's just more of like a maroonish color, so I think it's just for color variety.
Yeah. Let's see what else is going on.
What questions did I miss, by the way?
I answered favorite BFB team, pre-split, and then a question about...
free food. That's mine.
Really?
Oh wait,
Why
actually
free
no.
food?
To be honest, I only really like a race of fries and yellow face. The rest are kind of awful. Actually,
Yeah, no, I like Puffball, but Puffball just didn't do anything. But Puffball's still
alright.
Yeah. I love
wait, no,
Puffball.
Team Ice Cube's my favorite, actually.
Yeah, that was not a bad team. I just think Ions was the best team, in my opinion.
Good. I like
Yeah.
them. There's mainly the old characters, and those are like the best ones. So.
Yeah.
Oozes was the worst one, just because it was just like seven of them just weren't characters while Loser was around.
Yeah.
So, clarify, I'm ragging on BFB quite a bit. I don't hate it. It's just I have a few problems with it, just so people understand.
Yup. There's another question I saw. I don't know where it went. Oh, here's a question. Rabbit Rice Ball asks, is the eliminated contested prison called Pericolo Keep or something else? I mean, you don't even know anything about the elimination area, if I'm honest. I mean, you just know one spot, like the one shot that has been drawn. So you have to wait and see. I'm not gonna say anything. You don't know.
If we were gonna give it a name,
I don't think it even has a name. So I don't think it has a name, if I'm honest. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to it, Robert Rice, but I see what you said. I mean, I'm not going to go into detail, but there's more than meets the eye, I guess. So, you'll see, there's definitely, I'm not going to say that. In future episodes, you will see more of what's going on. So, yep.
Answers will be revealed.
Yeah.
Trying just looking through questions.
Some of these questions I've already answered before, so I don't really want to re-answer them again. Object show and what?
Not necessarily one chat, but just in general, which I think would be a fun one to answer. What is your favorite line from this episode? Favorite joke?
My favorite line is. I don't know if a lot of people liked it as much as the proposal, but I thought it was really funny when Bottle was like, "Shut up and help me," and then Grassy was, "What did you say? Shut up and date me?" I just thought it was so I don't know how it's so dumb, but I thought it was really funny.
I'd say that one's probably my favorite line too.
I just love it. It's so stupid.
But yeah, also the whole concept of just banana getting squashed, I think was funny.
Yeah, that was funny too. Oh,
I can't feel my legs.
Poor banana.
Oh, I remember one of the things that we were gonna do in the episode. We were gonna put Banana in a wheelchair. I remember that.
That was the original idea, but I didn't think it through, and I was like, uh-oh, and I realized that probably would not be very good. And I was like, okay, well, because I didn't think of it out of context. I just thought because when I broke my leg, I was in a wheelchair, but I didn't think of another a different viewpoint of it until someone else brought it up. So then we changed that, and I think it is better that Banana was hopping around because I thought it was funny too.
I thought that was funny. It was just you have this dramatic shot of them all walking, just banana hopping.
I thought it was really funny. Yeah, that definitely was the best, the better option there. So I'm glad that we went with that. I thought it was funny. I also like Banana's design. It looks like he's a squid or something. It's the peel. Oh,
another line I remember really liking was most things from Circle. I like most delivery. Really good.
Circle.
And, it's this improv as Grassy at the end.
Yeah. That was funny. I also really like the Circle line. What? Wait, what? How did you know? Or whatever, that line that was funny, where he was like, hey, our team has another member. He's like, oh, what if you sit down? He's like, what? Oh, that was funny.
Circle has a lot of fun lines in later episodes.
Yeah, Circle is very good. Alright, here we go. STS Julian Dominguez Arroyo. Sorry again if I mispronounced that. What was the episode you had the most fun to make? Definitely, probably. Would it be this episode? I mean, let me think. I think back in the day, I don't know, I had more free time. It was a lot of fun to work on Object Lockdown, but out of Olo, this was definitely a lot more fun than episode 1 to make. It came out a lot quicker. It was a lot more fun. The episode was a lot better. A lot of people were more motivated to do stuff. I was a lot more motivated to do stuff. I think overall it was way better production-wise episode 1, and that's why it came out so soon. So, yep.
I'd say the same. And out of the old episodes I was involved on, I would say episode 9. Even though obviously it was a lot of fun because 8 was the first time we wrote together, and that was a lot of fun. It was we were still trying to figure out things, but I think 9 was a lot better, and we just had a lot of really fun things there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's a good question. Gamer777 says, last question before I leave. Do you watch Avatar and who's your favorite character? I started watching it a while ago. I haven't gotten very far into it.
I haven't. I really want to. I really want to.
I only watched 6 episodes or something, but I really liked them from what I watched. I don't know. I didn't know much. I think I like the main 3 a lot more than the villain character. But yeah.
I love Zuko. I really like Zuko.
Yeah. I don't know. At least so far, I haven't watched much of it, so I don't know.
Yeah. I will not spoil.
Yeah.
I know a lot of things that happen later on. I just haven't sat down and watched it fully. So, so that's kind of my fault, but oh well.
Yup. What else is going on in the chat?
Someone said, how did Circle get his hat back? In episode 8, he lost it.
Well, if you watched the old 9 video, what was done of old 9, you would figure that out. Because he got his hat back in that episode, or at least he was going to. So, I'd assume that would carry over into Olo, although I don't know.
Fake fan, you don't even know.
Oh, no.
Olo.
Olo. Trudeau. Okay, I accidentally closed out of the stream thing, so I have to go back on and look at the chat. Okay. What else is happening? My favorite is... Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, any more questions? Galaxy Yoshi says, what are your thoughts on your old object show Super Object Battle? It was not good. That's my thoughts. It was just not good. So,
what?
There you
I
go.
Loved it. Come on.
Yeah, you loved it.
It's my favorite show.
Yeah.
It's like the flip
so
one,
good.
right? That was that one.
Yeah.
I love the flip note one.
Yeah, that one was great. Patrick asked, which object show that you made is your favorite, Olo or Olds? Olo is way more fun and way, I'm way more proud of Olo than Old. Yeah, I don't know. Even though Olo 1 had some problems, I don't know. I think it was a lot better than probably every other. I mean, besides Old 8, maybe. It was better than all the other old episodes. And I think Olo 2 is way better than any of my other episodes I've ever made. And I think it's the funniest thing I've ever made and the best thing I've ever made. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm way happier with Olo. And, I mean, the future episodes are the same level of quality as episode 2. Even higher, probably, because there's more character stuff. And, I mean, the episodes get longer, so there's more time for that kind of stuff. So...
Something called Free is going to be longer than this one.
Yeah, episode 3 is probably going to be just a little bit longer than episode 1. I think, from my estimate. That's not concrete at all. Like, I think
The plan is, like, it's going to be like 30 minutes, and we're going to split it in half and call it Blue Nightmares.
Yeah. So true. Oh my god.
Actually, I'll look at the lockdown wiki.
Yeah. Howdy Staples, I've seen you ask that. I answered that a while back, like towards the beginning of the stream. I mean, for me, I'd say just like practice is like the main thing I kind of said. Practice, watch tutorials, and stuff. That's how I started. I mean, if you need help, I mean, there's people out there that could probably help you, like on things like the OSC Discord and stuff. So yeah, I just say practice makes perfect, as they say. So, yep. The Bombs Boy says, how's animating Olo 2? Actually, it was pretty okay this time. Compared to last episode, I had less scenes, I think, by a lot. Because, a lot of the scenes last episode I had to finish up. I think it helps because I paid my animators this time, so they were, like, a lot of them finished their scenes, when they didn't last time. And, I mean, it's nice to pay my animators anyway, even if it's just a little bit. I mean, it just makes me feel better because, I mean, they're doing work for me, so, I mean, it's cool if they get paid for it, I guess. It's better if they get paid for it, so, I mean, I'm a small channel. I can't pay that much, but anything is better than nothing. Alright, so see what else is going here. Going on. Yeah, the episode's been replaying. I mean, usually in my streams, I do something like draw or something, but, I mean, this isn't a drawing stream, this is just a Q&A, and it's only me and Lewis. So, I mean, there's not much to really show. So, I mean, I thought this was the best thing to show, but if you want me to show something, let me see if I have anything. Oh, never mind, I'm not going to replace it with some random other thing. That'd be funny, though. Oh my god, I see hashtag pay the audio editors. I mean, I would if I could, but I mean, I'm really using most of my money. Well, not most of it, I mean, like, a lot of my YouTube money just to pay the animators. So if I paid everybody, it would just be too much for me. I couldn't do that. I mean, animation, like, everything else is something that I could do, like, on my own. Like, if someone doesn't want to finish an audio thing, I'm way more inclined to do that than to finish a scene, just because it takes way more time. So, yeah. Alright.
Alright, I was just reading something. Sorry about
that. Okay. Questions are kind of winding down, so I think we're probably going to end maybe in like 10, 15 minutes, maybe, or something like that.
Oh, Sammy is in...
Yeah, I've seen that mix from Sammy in the chat. Hashtag pay the voice actors, yeah. Cannot do that. I am very sorry. Well, oopsie daisy. Oh.
Last chance to ask questions.
Yup. Is Yarn shy because hot sauce is not with him? First of all, with him, Yarn's a girl, first of all. Second off, Yarn was shy in Object Lockdown. Third off, Hot Sauce is a bad character, so yeah. Abraham Ketchman, yes, you have to pay for recommended character. Yes, I mean, it's something that I'm doing. I'm spending my time that I could be working on the episode, and I mean, I want to pay my animators. It helps me pay my animators more. Well, I mean, it doesn't help me pay them more. It just helps me, like, it helps me pay them, you know, because, I mean, I don't have if I didn't have the Patreon money, it would be, like, a lot tighter, like, my money. So it's nice to have the Patreon as well, even if it's only a little bit. Even if it's just a little bit more, it still helps a lot to pay them, so, yeah. Oh, I've said this question a ton of times. Let me see if I can answer this. Number one, does Banana have crippling depression? No, he definitely does not. I mean, I don't even know where you'd think that.
Pretty happy, to be honest.
Yeah, he's very happy.
He thought he was fine.
Yeah. Second, what happened to Bucket and Hot Sauce Beef in Old 8? They weren't fighting anymore. What?
They had beef? I don't remember that.
That was in Super Mario Battle 2. That was like not even Object Lockdown, I don't think. So I wouldn't carry that over. So that's probably why.
He's Hot Sauce vanished into thin air.
Puddle Rules asks, making up a question. What do you do when a character in your object show is too bland or unnoticeable? Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm the best person to answer this, because, I mean, what I did, I just made a new show, and I got rid of them. But, I'd say, I mean, it's hard, because, I mean, if they're known for just not doing anything, I'd say just, like, try to maybe make an episode around them, or, like, make them more important in a future episode, like, write it so that, like, they're a main character somehow, and give them, like, some traits, like, make them, like, interact with a lot of other contestants, to, like, show off their personality a bit more. And I mean, preferably something that, like, if a character, like, a personality hasn't already been in, like, the show with another character, like something else.
It's safe if you're making different. A show and you're, like, planning out who to put in it and stuff. Plan out the characters first. At least have at least one thing you can say about the character. You go,
Yeah.
Oh, this one's, like, the snobby rich one. Oh, this one's kind of like the motherly one. This one's like the loud annoying one. It's just start with like very basic things first and expand out from that.
Yeah.
I think is how I would go about doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that's why smaller casts it works better, because when you have a bigger cast, it's harder to like give all of them time to be like proper characters.
Exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, here's a good question from STS Julian again. Out of all the characters you animate in the series, which is your favorite and why? I mean, a lot of the characters are just like basically the same way of animation, but Moon is different because it flies around. So he's always my favorite to animate just because he's different, and I mean it's kind of fun to animate Moon, because I mean you could do some different stuff with Moon. So he's probably my favorite to animate. What else is? I thought I saw another question.
This guy keeps asking, has been asking the same question for a while. Who do you think is the most irresponsible character in Olo? That was from the Object Master.
I mean, I didn't answer that because I don't really know how a character would be irresponsible. Like, I don't think anyone's done anything that's very irresponsible. There's maybe Cherry tripping on the rock. Is that irresponsible? I don't know.
Is your answer Cherry? It's irresponsible. That's what you got.
I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yup.
Let's see. Is there any others?
Here we go. Yusuf Khan. I don't know if I'm saying that right at all. I'm sorry. Who's your favorite non-object show YouTuber? Definitely Scott. Like Scott the Waz is like the only YouTuber that I just like. Whenever he uploads, I immediately watch it. And I have to watch it at night. It's like all of his videos are so interesting. So I mean, I've always been interested in like not like gaming videos as in like playing a game. I always like learning about games, like learning about gaming history and stuff like that. So his videos are like that, but they're also very funny too. So I think it's just like It's the perfect mix, and he's just a really cool guy. So I mean, he's definitely my favorite YouTuber right now.
I'm trying to think of my favorite YouTuber. I actually don't know. I'd say there's one channel I found really recently, because some of the stuff I like to listen to whilst I'm working on stuff is stuff about like crime, true crime like stories and stuff. I think is really interesting. And there's this one guy called I forgot. Shoot, I forgot the name. But he does like breakdowns of like police interrogation like videos, and I think they're really fascinating. I forgot the name, which is really annoying, but I found that channel very recently and it's really good. So, do that one.
Yup.
Any more questions? Should we say this is like the last one?
We'll do another 5 minutes because I'll give a 5-minute warning. So 1 in 5 minutes. Extra credits. I think I've heard of them. I don't know if I've ever watched a video from extra credits, but I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Watch the old stuff back in the day. I'm not a fan of the newer stuff.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Let me see. How do you feel with dying? Oh yeah, Epicor. I mean, I didn't want to die first, but I thought I'd die first anyway, so that probably is why I died first.
Oh shoot, you did?
Yeah.
I haven't been watching Epicor, unfortunately.
Oh,
that
yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was a pretty noble death, you know. It was just great. But anyway, I mean, I don't know. I'm fine dying first. I don't really care. I expected it anyway, so that's probably why I don't really care. But yeah. Pencil sucks. No, she's one of the best characters. I love Pencil. I think Match is better, though. Match is a better Pencil. But I like both of them a lot. Pencil definitely should not have been eliminated first, because she's a really good character.
I thought that was dumb.
Yeah, I don't know why she even got out. It's so stupid.
So, you have a disadvantage of viewer voting, isn't it?
Yeah.
The cool characters.
I mean, I guess they kind of wrote them in a mean way, but, like, I don't know why they'd even put Ions up first, because I feel like it was, like, the best team. Someone else could have gotten out. No, another team that like has like irrelevant people could have been up first. Oh, Dark Animations asked, did you do a contestant vote to work on the next episode's script early instead of waiting for the voting to end? I mean, I do that. It's not the reason why I chose to do it, but yeah, that is a thing that I do. So.
What did they ask?
Yeah. Do you do contestant votes to work on the next episode's script early instead of waiting for the voting to end?
Yeah, absolutely. We've made it like to episode 7 right now.
Sammy, that is true. I mean, it is a Q&A. I mean, there was a lot of Ola questions earlier. Oh, here we go. Here's a question. Key Studio asks, I have some questions. What made you decide on the cast? I think I said this before. I mean, I wanted like a range of different like interesting characters. I wanted some characters that didn't do much, so I can make them better, like Bin and Diamond. And Pitcher and Soapy are new. I wanted like some room to do stuff, and I also wanted some characters that I could mess around with. Any characters that didn't make it. No, I mean the only character that was close was Stop Sign, as I said earlier. Everyone else was kind of like no. What made me decide to change Cherry's voice? It was because I didn't want in like this show, which was definitely more serious. I mean, not like super serious, but I mean there's some plot stuff. I mean, especially since she was eliminated first, and I felt like if someone was talking backwards, that it would not be as interesting. Like it wouldn't make sense. It would just take people out of it. So it wasn't worth it to keep Cherry that way. Why did I choose Grassy? I think that's the first question I answered in the stream. He was the biggest character in Object Lockdown. I wanted more characters to be important. I thought he'd get out early anyway. I thought it'd be funny to give him a huge episode where it was all about him. Yeah, that's why I got out for a second, I mean. Jacob Allen says, do you know Hatman? Yes. I saw his reaction episode 1, and someone recommended him for this episode, which I thought was weird. But I mean, I drew it, so. And he seemed to think it was funny, so, yeah. Alright. Only a few minutes left, like 2 minutes left. Oh, someone's leaving the stream now. We'll see ya, cool name. If you have any last minute questions, Send them right now. Go, go, go. What character in Olo do you enjoy creating? I don't really know what that means. Like, creating. Like, making the personality for? I think Pitcher is very fun to make.
He being a brand new one.
Yeah. One word to describe the final 5 of BFB. I haven't been keeping up with BFB, if I'm honest, so I don't even know. Grassy Null is better than Grassy BFB. Yes, that is true. Favorite object lockdown contestant is... I think I've already said that. It's probably Paint Palette. Who's better, Bottle or Pumpkin? I think Pumpkin was a lot funnier. But I also like Bottle a lot. I think Bottle's way better in this season than in season 1, because Bottle really was so boring in this object lockdown. Like, she was just like I don't know, because she was mean in the beginning, and then she was nice, but then she was also mean also, but I don't know what the heck was going on with Bottle. Bottle was so wishy-washy. It was like not really even like a good character at all. What's your opinion on the object community overall? I think it is a pretty good community because of how accepting it is of people. I think it's probably the best part of the community. I think it's a very friendly community for the most part, besides some Twitter nonsense. But I mean, if you tune that out, like, you're just on the YouTube side and the Discord side, I think it's pretty good.
And that's just like a byproduct of Twitter, to be honest.
Yeah, it is definitely a Twitter moment. So, what's something you struggle with, Olo? Definitely animation. I get like kind of discouraged a lot, because I mean, animation, I mean, it's something I like doing, but I get burnt out a ton. So that's probably the worst part. I love writing. I like doing audio a lot more now. Storyboarding's fun. Basically everything besides animation is more fun than animation for the show. So besides backgrounds.
To be honest, I really like doing everything about animation other than animating.
Yeah. That's it. Yup. All right, I'll answer 2 more questions. See, someone's commentating on the episode in the chat. I think it's funny. Any tips on backgrounds from Tomato? I'd say, I mean, backgrounds are so hard, at least for me. I'd say just, I mean, if you keep them simple, I kept them simple for most of this episode. Some people commented on that and saw in reaction videos, said they looked kind of simple. But I mean, honestly, I think it's probably like the least important thing for an episode. Like, I mean, I don't know, it's not very important at all, like, backgrounds. So, I mean, if you can make them simple but also look kind of nice, then that's fine. Oh, good question. After this, I'll answer one more. Top Hat Guy says, who are your favorite characters and excellent entities? For me, it is definitely Feather and Latte. I love them so much. They are probably my 2 of the best object characters ever, in my opinion.
For me, it's Nail.
Nail is very good. I like Nail a lot. Oh, here we go. This is actually a good last question. Actually, I'll answer both. Oh, my God. Alexander asks, what's your favorite episode of BFDI? Probably BFDI episode... One of the ones where Flower came back at the end, probably. And then... Any tips on making characters before I leave? A cool name. I made a whole video about that. Object Show Tips episode 1. Go check that out. Because I go into that a little bit. But I'd say, I mean, if a show is another character that... I mean, the main thing, I mean, if another object show is the same object that you want to use, as long as it's a different design and a different personality, you can use it. Just, like, make your own kind of version, like your own object. Like, don't copy, but you could use the same object. That's fine. And I think it's actually, this question is a better thing to end on. Ryan Cunningham asks, anything regret about this episode? Honestly, no. I'm very happy with this episode. The only thing is I could have maybe added a little part with the swimming or something. Besides that, I'm really happy with how this episode turned out, and I think it's really good, and a lot of people seem to like it, so I'm very happy with that. So, alright. That is it for this stream, I guess. So, Lewis, if you have anything you want to say. I don't know.
Below is winning. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, Olo is winning. All right. Yeah, so thank you all for watching the stream. Hopefully I answered all of your questions. I think I answered a lot of them. I mean, a lot of these questions are repeats that I've already answered earlier in the episode. I mean, earlier in the stream, I mean. So, Go back and look for that because I answered a lot. Thank you, Ryan, for wishing me luck. Yeah, this was very fun. And I'm glad I got to do this. So, yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna start working on Olo 3, kind of. So, we're getting on episode 3. Episode 3 is gonna be very fun. It'll be out next year sometime. So, yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Hashtag Olo's winning. Thank you, Brand Flakes, in the chat for that. Olo for the win. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.